Hello, and we're live. Hi. Hopefully that went as smoothly as I anticipated it to, but
I felt like a news anchor when you said that.
well,
And we're live.
and we're live. Hi, hey Des. All right, so who do we got? We got two Davids, two Daves.
Dave,
Michael,
Yorkshire.
Emma, Alex, another David, Carl, CB, Ahmad. Hello. Hello, Michael. Yes. Hi. Welcome. We're kind of trying to be a little bit quiet because our baby is sleeping in the playpen right now.
Look at this little babe. I don't know if you can see him. He's napping.
You just knocked over like
That's
five things of candy.
It's fine.
Hey, Joel, hi.
The whole gang is here.
Andy, love your channel. Hi from the UK. Love you. I don't know how to follow that up, but how you guys doing?
We're very glad to hear that. Love you.
Hey, Kenneth, how are you?
Sorry for shouting. Yeah, be quieter, please. If you
Yeah.
wake him, you take him.
That's
how we run our household.
so. How's everybody's Saturday going?
Daz has got some exciting news
What's
to
happening,
share.
troops? Hey, Andy.
Oh gosh. We've got Pep back here. I keep going the opposite direction.
Is that his name, Pep?
Pep.
We got Pep in the back.
We got old pepperoni.
Yeah. What'd you guys think of the chocolate video we posted today? That took an exorbitant amount of editing
Yeah.
to make that like
That was a big
fun.
one. Give the baby chocolate and see what happens. Oh my gosh, he would probably die.
Yeah. Well, I don't want to give him that much energy either. We really don't give our child sweets.
Yeah, he doesn't get sweets very
doesn't get
often.
sweets.
He's had chocolate before, but it's not something that happens regularly.
It's because he gets a lot of fruits and stuff. So there's like obviously natural sweeteners in fruit. And we have to like temper that a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
But anyways, yeah. I hope everyone's having a wonderful Saturday. It's 2:30. It's 2:28 our time now. Pretty uneventful, I'll say, this
Yeah.
morning. We just had breakfast.
Yeah. I feel like I'm not feeling very energized either. I could take a nap right now. I'm
Yeah.
very envious of our son who's napping. Champions again. Oh. Okay, I'm following.
The Leeds
Be
team.
champions again in 2 seconds. Yeah, I don't know why I was thinking like I don't know
7.
what happened. The We Are the Champions song came in my head and I thought I missed something. I thought it was Andy that said that, not Daz, so I was just confused for a sec.
Oh no, Carl. We interrupted his watching the chocolate reaction. It's fun. There's definitely like two sides of that video. There's an energetic, fun side, and then like halfway through, it's 2 a.m. and then we continue to go.
Yeah, but then we got energized again because we just got
Ate
like
chocolate.
completely drunk on chocolate. So it kind of the energy came back, but
Yeah.
we
Break
did
out the
enjoy
chocolate.
it very much.
So break out the chocolate. We actually did another mystery snack box. I'm trying to look for it.
We did. It's
So when we did our live stream, a longtime sponsor came out to us and sent us this treats box. So in a couple, I want to say like in a week, you'll see the unopening of this treats box. How do you guys feel about mystery snack boxes like this? How, like genuinely,
I got it.
have you ever? Oh, I didn't know. I didn't want it to just drop.
Like up.
Slides
Just woke
on
up
tight
from a
socks.
post-adrenaline dump nap. I'm so envious of that. How much chocolate do you have left? We actually have a lot left.
Yeah.
We got so much chocolate and we ate a lot, but there's so much in there.
Oh, Andy, I'm so glad you saw that comment. Simmer. I don't have my tight socks on.
Slides on tight socks. Okay, I'm here. Hello, guys. Good to see you. Go ahead and take them off, though. You're going to get that instant gratification.
Daz finds them a bit surprising. So we had one of those sent to us and we did that video. So we did that last night. I'll give you like a little sneak peek. Can I have some of those breadsticks?
Yes. I just saw, how you doing, guys? I'm Mike and Jessica, but I've been enjoying your reaction recently. Hi, welcome. We're so happy to have you here.
These are two snacks because they're not really dedicated just to just to snack, like chocolate, but it was snacks. So we got some snacks from Europe. I don't want to spoil it. It is definitely a country in Europe.
I mean,
oh, I might have definitely spoiled it. So that was pretty cool.
Just pretend.
Hey, Kev, how's it going? Thank you so much for your chocolate box. I really appreciate it.
I think they're cool to try other countries' foods. I do too. They're a lot of fun. Mystery boxes of anything are pretty great. I agree. I'm a sucker for subscription boxes because I just love to be surprised each month. I'm like, oh, what's in here?
So Andy just gave it all away. We could have maybe got away with it.
Happy Italian flag on. Oh, I was laughing at his. No. I'd never eat any food that is posted through my letterbox.
Oh, yeah.
Especially if it comes from sketchy characters.
So we released Sarah Milliken.
Andrea, there was a lot.
Sarah Milliken today on our Patreon, and there's a lot of little jokes in there from us that our Patreon members are now having a ton of fun throwing those out here. The tight socks being one of them.
Oh, there's Kevin. Hi, Kevin. Kevin's one of the lovely people that sent us one of those boxes that we've been snacking on so hard. You know, it's funny, Kevin, because yesterday I was like, you know what we should do? Because we realized after we got the chocolate video back that we got so tired and just so full on chocolate that we didn't realize the last couple pieces of chocolate we didn't actually take out of the box fully and show. We just mentioned the name. And so we didn't realize that until we got the chocolate video back and watched it. And Steven had mentioned it. And I was like, oh no. So last night I was like, we should just take those out and finish eating the rest of them, tasting them on camera when we live stream.
Yeah.
But they'd all been broken into off camera. So no surprise. Everything's been opened at this point.
Yeah, everything's been opened. Sorry.
European Fanta, no.
Wait a minute, there's a different kind of Fanta?
Is it actually the brand Fanta or is it a European version
is it
of
an
Fanta?
Orange soda?
I'm interested. I'm a new viewer here. Love the energy between the two of you. The chocolate video needed a Terry's chocolate orange. Other than that, there's actually a few comments who have mentioned Terry's chocolate orange. And now I'm intrigued.
Hey guys, what's your favorite British chocolate? Yeah, that's true. Ryan, that question, I liked Galaxy a lot. I really did. But then someone in the comments was like, it's basically Dove. And I'm like, oh my gosh.
Galaxy?
Yeah, Galaxy was basically like Dove chocolate in America. So I was like, maybe that's why I like
But Dove chocolate is premium American chocolates. That's what when you want a good chocolate. Here, you're like, I'm going to splurge and get the Dove.
Yeah, right.
You're like, I love you so much. I got you, Dove.
Yeah. Love your pepperoni reaction. Thank you. Guys, sorry for missing some of these comments. We're trying to get to them. So Nim says, and it was nice to see that you had special guest appearance of your son.
Yeah.
He's never been in a video. I've kind of shielded that boy because he's and Declan too. We try to be very mindful of what we post on the internet of our children. I just thought that was fun, and he's wanted to do something with YouTube.
Yeah.
But he wants everything to be handed to him. And I'm like, look, brother, I've been doing this for 8 years. I need you to learn something on your own. I'm not just going to hand it to him.
We're not going to let him know that people like seeing him on there because it's going to give him a fat head. And he's going to expect to be in every single video from this point on.
So we gave him a little taste. And he's going to read the comments. We told him that he was in the video.
Yeah. What's your favorite British chocolate? Is that the one that you answered? Was the Galaxy?
Galaxy.
Mine's Maltesers for sure.
Oh, man.
I'm convinced they're made with crack because they're so addicting. So good. He's going to try to blame that whole box on me yet again, but it wasn't.
No, I'm not going to blame nothing. I'm just going to...
75% of it maybe, but not 100. They're so good. So now it's a problem because I just constantly want them.
That's how much of the box is left.
Fanta in Europe looks like orange juice. American Fanta looks like radioactive floor cleaner. I mean, that's accurate. Orange juice, is it thick like orange juice? I was thinking about Fanta whilst watching the chocolate video too. It's so different.
I have no idea.
Now I'm really intrigued. We got to see if we can find some now. Is Pep making a cameo appearance tonight? He's back there. Steven was going to grab him, but I didn't have the energy to.
No, it's literally.
I was like, I can't.
It's like, we just have to go over.
I couldn't do it.
Yeah, we got the plug. See, I have my plug in arm's distance while Pep is on the shelf.
He's way back there. I was like, I'm going to have to do the gosh, and I just don't have the energy.
You guys should try Crunchies. I've never heard of it. Plugs are here. Pluggy's here.
Not a chocolate guy, but it's hard to turn down them Maltesers. They're so addictive. They really are.
They really are.
They're all
fantastic.
gone. There's a couple down in the bottom. You just can't see them because there's a lip. There's a lip to the box, and they're in there. There's only just like 9. That's definitely the chocolate that we've been smashing on the most.
So, and then something that was revealed to me was Nestle.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You know, the reason why I said I thought Nestle was an American brand, because guys, no shit, Nestle is everywhere.
Cookies here. Literally, it's almost
everywhere.
as accessible as Hershey's, which is why
cereal.
I think it was a safe assumption. Yeah, it's not because, you know, we can get Lindor chocolates and things like that at most grocery stores, but Nestle is literally just as much everywhere as Hershey is. It's like you get bags of candy, of Nestle candies to put out for Halloween, and no other chocolate other than Hershey's is like that. So it was just like an assumption.
Oh, look at that. Clive is saying congratulations to dads. Yes, guys, I have no idea what you're talking about.
His
Something
team
about
won.
teams. Something about teams. We're gonna have to get into soccer.
I know.
We're gonna learn. We do have some videos coming shortly. We did the beauty of football video. That's up on our Patreon, but there's a lot of copyright on that. So, hello, you two beautiful people. Just watched your box opening and loved it. Definitely the best thing. Sleep deprived and buzzing on chocolate.
If you're gonna be sleep deprived, it better be while you're high on chocolate, right? I saw a comment. Let's see, where did it go? Make sure you don't leave that plug on the floor and stand on it. Have you tried pepperami yet? We have not, but there is somebody that sent a box over that said they stuck some pepperami in there. So that will be coming soon. And we will definitely do a live streaming session and open that box and give it a taste.
Yes. Stevie baby, I was about to jump down. That's so weird to say that.
When you say it.
Stevie baby.
Stevie baby.
Stevie baby. I was about to jump down your throat for one of the bottom reacts and saying Heinz was a German. I didn't say Heinz was a German company. I'm pretty sure I said it was a U.S. company. Daz, it's United States.
Oh, he
bro.
was going to say Heinz was a German company.
Yeah, no, it ain't.
Until a quick Google saved my arse and I found out it was a USA company.
Yeah, see. See Steven popping up on
So funny that
Mike
plug
and
just
Jess
became
Patreon now and again. We're friends with Mike and Jess. Been for like 2 years too. It's crazy. I was gonna send a pepperami, but thought with the Florida heat would go manky.
Manky.
What is manky?
I don't think I like that word at all.
I hated that.
It is cured pork, but I wasn't sure. That's fair. I mean, it is very hot here, so nothing's safe. We instantly get our box and stick it in the fridge.
Is Mike and Jess returning I didn't announce it to Mike and Jess. I should have probably texted him and been like, hey, we're going live. They've been super busy at home. We were actually supposed to schedule a meetup with them after they got into the new house, but it's been just so hectic for them. So we've been kind of giving them the space and just being very supportive.
We were talking like an hour before we jumped on here, though, about going up to see them here in the next coming weeks, having a little getaway and going up and crashing with them again, because it's always a lot of fun. It's a nice getaway.
I love watching people opening snack boxes. You guys,
That's
mukbang.
good.
That could be our new thing.
Apparently is our new thing.
Because it's so crazy. What happens is like we do an ad video, then all of a sudden we have to do 1,000 ad videos.
Yeah.
So we have the Tango ads, we have the Marmite ads, we did the pepperami ads, which to be honest, a little disappointing. I thought that like there was a couple of funny.
Yeah, there were some funny ones. I was expecting like all posh.
Yeah.
Though, so it was just the one really, which was sad because that's just the greatest thing. I've literally watched that specific ad 1,000 times. I did watch it twice earlier today, and it still every time just kills me.
We're about 2 hours from them right now, so we're 2 hours away from them. but we've seen them before, even because my family lives down here in Florida.
Manky means gross or off. It's a very British word. Yeah, manky. Ugh. It just makes me want to take a shower.
Yeah. And I like to
Nice move to
Daz's,
finish the candy before inviting people over. Yeah.
to Daz's point though, like when you see an ad, usually they're not all bunched up in one collection like that. So like if you see it in passing where it's like an ad pops up and then another ad comes in, it's more memorable, I think, that way.
Yeah.
So with us having like a condensed version, especially when they were doing multiple of the same ads over and over
Yeah,
again,
it was
that
very
kinda,
similar. They would just change. Yeah, I think definitely watching them all
It's a bit of an
periodically
animal.
is much better.
Thank you guys. I'm glad that you guys really enjoyed it.
Yes.
That came off the heels of the weirdest ads video that we did. So
Yeah.
it's kind of wild that kind of turned into a whole Pepperami ad collection. But what videos will be in the wheels this week?
Are you ready to get down to it already?
So we do this thing with Patreon because I haven't figured out a way to make it like fair for Patreon, because I feel
Hi, Barry,
really
thank you.
guilty because it's kind of like a paywall with Patreon. So I'm
Yeah.
like, how can I get their requests? Because we've never been a paid reaction channel. Like I hated getting paid requests in from people because it kind of felt like you're serving a master that might not really help out the channel, like, so people would throw in random shit and like donate to us. And
I'm glad you feel guilty.
and it just wouldn't really do well for our channel. So
Plus, it's not fair because, you
Right.
know, you don't want to just, oh, I'm well off, so I can afford to pay you to do my reactions. Like, that's just not how you want to run a channel regardless.
So it's been difficult for me to figure out how to incorporate Patreon so that they like their money is going towards something more than just us being able to talk to them on a regular basis. Because what I really like about Patreon is the chat feature, being able to talk to people.
Yeah, I agree.
So with that, what we did is I kind of stole this from Mike and Jess, although I want to say something about that. When Mike was setting it up for his Patreon, we collaborated. I talked to him about all sorts of stuff when he was going through the woes of getting that. And right
Hi,
now,
Dan and JDB.
his is a well-oiled machine. we were on hiatus for 7 months, and during that time, they were really stepping it up.
Yeah, they were able to plug away, and we were just watching them go, and we're like, oh, that should also be us.
and you guys, if there's one thing I could say about Mike specifically, he is the hardest working YouTuber on the platform. Like, he goes above and beyond. He researches things to the nine. He shouts out channels. Like, this is something I want to be better at, is like, he gives credit where credit's due. He does a pinned comment. He does the description. He shouts people out, and, from the people that he's reacting to. So he really goes above and beyond. So
can't Patreon
Master.
be early access like a month in advance or something, or does that not pull in Patreons enough?
So I think that's what we want to do.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's what we want to do. So what we did do is we created these collaborative playlists for people to put their requests in, and then we spin the wheel. I don't want to do a voting system because I think the voting system at our stage right now on Patreon just doesn't make sense. But I do like spin the wheel, where it's like, hey, this is what we're doing. So today we're going to spin the wheel for our Patreon members. I kind of wanted to talk to you guys before we got straight to business.
I know, Andy's like, let's get down to business. Now I want to watch Mulan. During your football chants video, you called Jimmy Savile a legend. Did you ever Google him? He has a terrible past. So when he called him a legend, that was complete sarcasm, just because everybody had been like chanting about him. So it was sarcasm. But yeah, we have probably like 2,000 comments describing who he is, as well as Adam Johnson. We have Googled them both as well. We know that they're not actual legends in a good way.
So, and to be fair about Jimmy Savile, I had no idea who he was. I assumed he was a football player.
Hello.
And that's what happens when you assume. You make an ass out of you and me, right? So it was just like, it was one of those comments that like really did successful for the video, but really dumb on my part and made me look really stupid, which, to be fair, kind of. And And then after we got the info, it was like, yikes,
Yikesy.
boys.
That means you're not an ass for making people pay for stuff. A lot of YouTubers get greedy, and you are doing it the right way. You should not feel guilty for that. Thank you.
Thanks. I do appreciate that. And
We should both check out a show called Only Fools and Horses.
maybe. There's a lot of things.
Alex, thank you. That's so great to hear.
There's a lot of things that people don't understand. Like, we took 7 months off because we could, because YouTube's not our job. I think when YouTube becomes that big corporate business, it kind of ruins things. And I don't want it to ruin things. I think we do our reactions with reckless abandonment because we know, like, we can stop tomorrow.
Yeah.
And it wouldn't even be a problem.
Not that we want to, though, because it's something we enjoy doing. But yeah, it's not like our main source of income.
Yeah.
As long as we keep doing comedy videos Cheeky doesn't like, I'm in for it. Jimmy Savile, Leeds lad, but we don't talk about it. Adam Johnson once played for Leeds, but we don't talk about it.
So it sounds like Leeds has all these problems. There seems to be one common denominator there.
Yeah. Someone should have warned you first about Savile. Well, that's the thing, is we don't know anything about these videos when we go into them. It's like people are like, you should have Googled this. Well, we're not going to stop in the middle of a video to Google everything because that takes like all the realness out of it. So it's not something, obviously we didn't know Jimmy Savile was going to be in the video because we'd not seen it before. So it's just things that we learn afterwards, and it's just natural that way.
It's Leeds. We don't talk about it. Yeah. And that's tough because we didn't really have, a platform like Patreon. So what I will say about Patreon is we submit our videos to Patreon first.
Hi, Frank.
So we're able to get some like feedback on our videos. So we never had a mechanism in place to say, hey, we're about to do this. What should I look out for? Like, I don't know if that makes sense.
Yeah.
But there's really no rails on what we do. So,
just watch your British chocolate vid. Google UK Easter eggs. You'll see what our typical Easter tradition is really like. We give those giant eggs to friends, family, and colleagues too. We have heard that it's pretty typical to just eat a lot of chocolate and drink some booze on Easter, which, doesn't sound all too bad, to be honest.
Yes. Frank, you sent a great box. Thank you so much.
Yeah, you've got me highly addicted to Maltesers. So thank you for that.
You are in control.
Why are we talking about Jimmy Savile? I recommend Father Ted. So
we looked that up.
We may or may not be in the talks of that being the next show that we do.
Yeah.
So
I think
there's that.
We're definitely going to finish up the bottom, which, by the way, all of season 1 of Bottom is up on our Patreon right now. So if you guys want to go check that out, I think it was a slow burn for me. We're finally going to have our after comments about Bottom. I think that's fair.
Yeah.
It
was a great parcel.
We finished up Bottom season 1. We are going to go
thank you for being here.
Right into season 2 because I don't want to really stop the momentum. So Patreon will get season 2 probably next week. We'll record it and I'll try to get it up as soon as possible this weekend.
We're usually pretty good at trying to get that stuff as soon as possible. I think the longest we've gone without an episode is 4 days, but then we've had other content in between.
Yeah.
So I read a question about Patreon. Does Patreon not provide a platform where we can just support you to help achieve some financial goals? You don't need to give us anything. It's enough that you give us your natural funny selves.
Yeah.
That's a very sweet comment.
Yeah, and I feel that, but I don't feel it. I feel icky. I feel icky. Icky taking your money for that because you just watching is enough, right?
Finish up the bottom. I'm gonna have to do a cheeky. I'm not a fan of Father Ted. Some of it's funny, but I think it's overrated.
Oh man.
Well, you can go hang out in the corner with him then, I guess, can't you? How about some British comedy, you lovely people? Perhaps Bread, open all hours.
I have no idea what that means. What is that?
I don't know what that means either.
Porridge is a good comedy to watch. They did an American version.
It's Ada Edmondson from Bottom that does the pepperoni ads. Yeah, I think that's partly what got us into doing Bottom.
Yeah.
And I think that's why I'm so drawn to him, is because I love the pepperoni ad so much. because Steven had asked me which of the two I like the most. And I said I can't pick because they're both really awesome in their different ways. But something just draws me towards Eddie a little bit more. And I think that's absolutely it.
So CB just said the BBC stuff has a lot of it gets copyrighted, so you may want to stay away from it. So the bottom was BBC Studios.
Mm-hmm.
We were able to get our first 2 episodes up, and I mean, it worked.
Cheeky loves.
Like I was able to get it. So we're gonna see how that whole season plays out, and kind of how they handle, because they copyright you. Don't get me wrong, BBC copyrights you, but as we fight it, we see how much they fight back, right?
That's also a part of us why we created a Patreon, is so we could do these TV shows in case we weren't able to get them onto YouTube, or so they could be out potentially for 2 months in advance.
Yeah. And as far as the bottom live shows, I think we'll do the bottom live shows after we're done with the full series.
Mm-hmm.
Just so we'll get all the context and we'll be able to see it.
When will we be reacting to more NF or Ren? Love you guys. So we did recently do a Ren song.
Fire in the Booth.
That's out in the copyright process. We actually have a relationship with his copyright manager,
Yeah,
but
Ethan.
this video is not done through him. So we're going through the process of that one. We did say last night that we want to get another one done ASAP. So a second one coming soon.
Second one coming soon. Yeah, that was because Charlie Sloth's the one that uploaded it. So Charlie Sloth, his I hope I'm saying that right. His thing is under Sony, so we're dealing with that. It's not a big deal.
Bottom is a show that needs to be watched. We just finished the 6th episode of season 1. It's up on our Patreon. We're gonna be getting it out on YouTube.
Did you guys see Ren's shout out to us, by the way? Did anybody here see Ren's shout out to us? He made a little short for us.
It was on Facebook.
It was pretty cool. Yeah.
Bottom live shows were awesome. Bread 80s Liverpool comedy and Open All Hours Ronnie Barker 70s. Oh, okay. That's the first time hearing of that one.
Yeah, I've never heard of that. I did see a still game in there. And so
Beautiful Baby.
I'm trying not to do series that Mike and Jess have already done.
Yeah, we don't want to. We're trying to get into different stuff.
We're trying to get into different things.
Especially because our audience is so much crossover. It's like you come from watching something on theirs to watch it to ours, and that's not what we want to do.
Yep. Which is, I mean, you're welcome for them, because I'm pretty sure I introduced them into UK content. So, I mean, it started with a little guy named Peter K. Misheard Lyrics. Go watch that video on there.
Ren's a legend. Yes, he is. 2 Ronnies, 4 candles.
Yes. So
the young ones. That's another one that we have talked about as well. Very anarchic in the early 1980s, which is also hilarious. Yeah, that's another one that we've discussed. Bottom, they were in the young ones.
I've talked to Mike about Still Game, and it's a very old show. So like, I don't know if I'm going to get that into an older show like that.
Yeah.
Like it's going to be so far from like my understanding and comprehension of it. So
the only reason I say not to do Only Fools, it'll take you years to get through them all. Okay, yeah, and that's the time commitment for us doing shows is a lot more difficult than it is for Mike and Jess. So that's why we stick to shows that are shorter episodes, shorter seasons.
Yeah.
Have you watched Jim Davidson's Cinderella Piss? It's an adult version of British pantomime. No, we haven't.
No idea what that is.
It says Cinderella, though, so that intrigues me enough.
Can I give you a really great sitcom to react to? One Foot in the Grave. Carl.
Still game thinking.
Funnily enough, if you go on IMDb and you put up the bottom, that show, One Foot in the Grave, comes up as a recommended show to watch. So I was looking at it like, yeah, maybe.
The Young Ones is basically the punk rock version of comedy. Ooh, okay.
Okay. Michael, welcome.
Bottom is much older than Still Game.
No kidding.
Yes, Minister and Yes, Prime Minister, the most British of British comedies. Haven't heard of either one of those either.
We'll have you laughing. Maybe we'll check out Still Game. How many seasons is in Still Game?
Black Ladder would be a good watch. So I've seen that comment a lot the past couple days as one that's being recommended. So that's definitely one we'll at least look into and see what kind of time frame that would take for us.
All right. So Nim says the IT Crowd is pretty recent. I've seen the IT Crowd. I just want to let you know that actually I seen it a couple of years ago. It's hilarious, but I've already seen it, so I probably won't subject. It's very nerdy.
Michael, hello.
It's very nerdy. It's very into IT, and at the time I was working for IT support, so like all my coworkers were raving about the show when it came up on Netflix. So I've seen it. Is it plugged in? Did you turn it on and off? It's one of those. It's good. About the computer, so people would call them in.
See like a skit about that? Did you show me something?
Yeah, I think I did.
Maybe that sounds familiar. I mean, I guess there could be plenty of things like that.
And then, so
the
guys,
Still Game will have you laughing worse than Pump. I don't think that's possible. I don't know. Still Game has 9 seasons. Yeah, that's probably a more down the road thing when our baby is just a little bit older and a little bit more independent.
And so someone said the In-Betweeners. I've been interested in the In-Betweeners. I'm still like up on that. I still, maybe if that's a good one, maybe we'll put that in.
I'm late to the party. How many Maltesers left? Do you want to bust open that box? Is that Ryan? Is that you asking that?
Hold on.
It sounds really full.
It's hold on, let me shake it up.
We've only eaten like 4 total.
Yeah, only like 4. There's nothing.
They're down in there.
They're down in there. You got to kind of.
There's 1 less.
There's 2 less.
They're so good. It should be a crime.
Thank you guys. Thank you guys so much.
But Mike and Jess have done that. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll look at it. We'll look at all things.
Please. They're so good. You can have some. You can have 1. You can have 2.
Wait,
final offer. What's the one with the bucket women?
No idea.
Hi, Rain.
Yeah, so TV shows are kind of.
You can get ahead of M&J and do extras.
Yeah, maybe we will.
Thank you so much. We're happy to have you here.
We're still just trying to get our handle on getting enough videos for daily uploads right now.
Yeah, it's really hard because as much as we enjoy doing bottom, that's a half an hour episode plus, intro and anything that we say at the end. So 40 minutes, give or take. And in those 40 minutes, we could have done, 5 or so other videos that we do. So just because our schedule with recording is so kind of all over the place and sporadic, it's really difficult. Hence why we didn't even plan on doing any shows for a while down the road.
I enjoyed doing bottom too. I bet you do. I bet you do. Jan, sorry if you've already stated this. And I know you don't want to double up on Mike and Jess, but I'd really love to see you guys both doing In-Betweeners. Think you'll love it, especially having older boys. Yeah. Maybe it's one of those, like, I'm really thinking about it. It's
definitely at some point, maybe not next, but eventually.
Have you seen
as
F
much as we
is
enjoy
for Family?
What are you talking about now?
Craig, is F is for Family the SpongeBob thing where he's
it's
fun?
It's animated. I think if that's the show I'm thinking of, it's an animated show, isn't it? Maybe I'm thinking of something completely different.
So one thing we did do, because I'm looking at Nim's comment, more Mickey Flanagan is coming. I absolutely I'm hot.
Oh yeah, love Mickey Flanagan.
I'm hot for Mickey right now.
We do have more Michael and Leah coming up as well, but Mickey is definitely
there's some favoritism.
A fan favorite.
Yeah. There's some favoritisms and bias going on.
This is a great idea to talk to people from all over the world. Hello from Croatia to everyone from Croatia. It is. It's so fun to see everybody from all over the place. I mention that every time, how much I love that we have kind of gotten into so many different places of the world because it's so much fun to talk to everyone.
Another quote from Stevie going on my list. You should see Taylor's list of my quotes.
What?
You see Daz's comment?
Hot for Mickey. Yeah.
Good evening from Newcastle, UK. It's an American adult animation.
Okay.
So it's funny.
I think it's on one of our platforms. I come across it once and it was playing, but I didn't really pay any attention to it. Mike's having trouble on getting In-Betweeners up on YouTube. That doesn't surprise me.
Yeah, so that's another thing.
Can any of us think of a show worse than Bottom for making these guys gross out? Bottom is brilliant for sick, broken bones. And the last Bottom reaction was hilarious at the leg scene. I thought he was going to pass out watching that. He's like, I can't look. Tell me when it's over. And I'm just dying laughing.
I don't understand why you guys enjoy that stuff. It's just, it grosses me out. And there's some things in there. I was thinking about there's some things in there that I'm probably going to need to edit out
Hi, Mac.
because
Thank
the
you.
rest of the world is not going to find my humor very funny.
Yeah.
I'm going to get pitchforks.
You find your select few people that get it, and all the rest just doesn't
Hate
get
you.
it. And they're like, I want you to die.
I'm like, guys, we do this because it's fun. Wait till you see what comes up.
Good evening. The baby's good. He's napping right now. He's taking his afternoon nappy.
Andy, you are
Good
rushing
evening.
me so hard right now, bro.
Hello from Norway. I totally agree. Nikki F and Lee vids were class. Yeah, we've only done one Lee Evans so far.
Yeah, we've
got
done one.
more in the list to do, but we've only gotten the one. Hello.
I will say we did do Philomena.
Everyone
Kunk.
should say where they're from. It'll be interesting. Yeah, I'm happy to see that. Yeah, we did do Philomena Kunk. I like how you didn't say her name because you couldn't say it.
Philomena?
Yeah.
I said Philomena.
You said, I like that we did Kunk. If you think the leg's bad, wait till you see what comes up next. Oh, that makes me excited. I like when he gets all like squirmy and...
So you guys, I feel
you mean
like
the
I'm
show
at
bottom?
work, not kicking things around. How did you guys find the channel? I see a lot of posh pepperami. How did you guys find the channel?
Yeah, what was the video that got you here? I'm an audience. We have Bill Connolly also coming up on the list. Hi, you two nut jobs. You make my day every day. Can't wait to put on YouTube.
I
and see what
typed
you guys
in
have been up to.
Killermcknight
Your
in the search.
pronunciation of Cheshire was spot on, just like Yorkshire. Yay, thank you so much. I love it when somebody says like you did this correctly because we don't see that very often.
What do you mean? My English is perfect.
Hi from Barnsley, UK. How is the recovery? We're still recovering, actually. Partially because there's not been a lot of days that have gone by where we haven't eaten at least one more piece of chocolate. The Maltesers is on the desk, so every time we record, we snack on a few.
Oh yeah.
I'm from Leeds. Bet you didn't know that. You're from Leeds? What? Yorkshire? Cornwall, Manchester. Kevin Bridges is great. He's also on our list.
Well,
Pronounced Darby. Darby. Okay. I would have definitely pronounced it Derby.
yeah, we know, Kev, you're from Cheshire.
I typed Killermcknight in the search. Philip McConk, wasn't it?
Philip McCunk.
Yes.
So
Anglesey? I'm not even going to try. Phonetically spell that out, please.
So Nim says the most effective British ad videos always gets great reactions from our US content. So Nim, that's like we have a couple of million viewed videos, and that one's on its way this year to hit 1 million.
I ordered from Stevie's sock website and it linked to this channel.
Oh, Tim Davies, look at that. Ginger fan got me here, right, Steve?
Wow.
Dude, I freaking love Ginger. I was talking about
Dougie, I love to hear that.
I was talking about Napalm Records in our Patreon chat, and they're the record label that Ginger's on.
Mm-hmm,
and they kind of like, we started, they help us out, and Ginger's one of those bands that like I personally love. It's just not the direction that we wanted to continue afterwards.
You sound British, but not Steven. So when are you guys coming to UK to live for the candy? You know what? Honestly, I would have been over there so long ago if it were up to me.
Hey,
I am trying to plan a trip over there ASAP. The goal was for later this year, but now with everything going on politically, I don't know how that's gonna go. Maybe
just say you're from Canada.
Maybe a few years from now.
Just say you're from Canada. You'll be okay.
I found you searching for Mickey Flanagan. He's just the greatest, isn't he?
I think it might have been the Living Years Mike and the Mechanics video that first popped up for me. Oh, that was a good one. Yeah.
Joking aside, it was the hard-hitting British ads I saw first. That was so tough. I didn't think I was going to make it through that. I watched them back catalog and saw Chinchilla reactions. I love Chinchilla. Yeah. I want to react to her stuff all the time. And it's so unfortunate because as much as I love her, the algorithm with YouTube is very, very difficult. So if we do a video that doesn't do well, it really affects the channel.
Yeah.
And I love Chinchilla, but her reaction videos just don't do good. And it's so unfortunate. Saw Chinchilla live in Glasgow. I would love to see her. How was that?
Yeah.
I can only imagine the energy. She's so talented.
And we've talked to her on Instagram.
We
before.
did.
Yeah, we've talked to them.
She's watched a few of our videos and commented on them. The first time she did it, I was fangirling so hard. How many times on average do you roll your eyes on a stream? I can't count. They just naturally do it now. It happens a lot.
So Carl says, why is your political situation preventing you from visiting England?
Cheeky, thank you so much.
Cheeky, thank you so much. Oh, look at all you guys. Life with
thank you
PHP.
so much.
Steph.
You get a gift, you get a gift, you get a gift.
Didn't you just do something with PHP?
I did, yeah. I didn't like it.
Okay.
Probably different PHP. You're probably really great. I don't like
for web design.
I don't like web design stuff. Yeah. Not my forte. If you struggle with English challenge, how could you what?
What?
Did you just did your cat walk across the keyboard? I have actually seen a sign of some town that had a crazy long name. I don't even know if that's the same one or not, but it had an insane amount of letters. Yeah, no, I can't say the steak sauce. Okay, there's no chance in me pronouncing that. Why is your political... Oh, that's the one that you were reading?
Yeah.
I think a lot of people really hate Americans right now just because we're in America and they don't like Trump, and we just are hated because of it. And it's scary. We've gotten comments that were almost threatening to us, and it's... If you saw the comments in our hidden comment section, it's pretty insane. We've basically had our lives threatened quite a few times. So not sure I want to bring my son into that type of environment.
And think about it like this. We just do reaction videos to videos on the internet. You know what I mean? It's it's getting that serious over that kind of stuff. It's kind of sketch.
Yeah.
But I'm hoping that
I'm useless with PHP.
Because the other thing too is a lot of people don't know us personally, so they assume that we're one political regime or another, but we're really not. And I don't want to get political in this, so it's tough because a lot of the things that you guys are advocating for, we believe too.
Yeah, exactly. You know? There's so many comments that I read and I'm like, I feel the same exact way. Why are you yelling at me? Stop.
It's so funny.
Simmer your tits.
Unfortunately, stupid is worldwide issue. Yes, it is.
Everybody watching, hit the like. Thank you.
Yes, thank you, Andy.
We're a good bunch who gets a bad rap. Can't wait for you to visit. I honestly can't wait either.
I don't think that represents...
Don't be harsh on yourself. That's not the only reason we hate you. Good. Feel free to list them all. It'll really give me a boost.
Mike and Jess did a love stream. Mike's hand was going up and down under the duvet. Under their duvet.
Duvet?
Mm-hmm. Oh. Yeah, I remember him telling me something. Didn't one of you guys make a GIF about it or some kind of screenshot and send it to him? He's like, I was scratching my leg.
I do remember seeing one now.
Dude, you're on the internet, man. Gotta be careful.
Anyone with a brain knows it's the politics to blame, not the country, the citizens. You would think so, but 90% of our comments say otherwise.
It's your
fault. It says
a
lot about who has a brain.
It's your fault.
Yeah.
It's whoa, hey. I mean, there's millions of people, but I'll take all responsibility. I appreciate it.
I didn't think that representative over.
Oh, Jan, thank you so much for becoming a knight.
Yay! Thank you.
Welcome.
You mentioned your channel demographics dropped off quite a bit.
Yeah.
That's happened a couple times. Yes, we also love Mike and Jess.
Yes, they're our friends.
They're our favorite reaction channel. And we should be theirs.
Yes.
Otherwise, we're not as close as I thought. There's nothing wrong with Americans, just the person running the country. I have a few friends in America, in West mostly, and you guys... I know there's on YouTube, you're all beautiful people. Yeah, and it's hard because you never get a good person that's a president. You have someone in that's going to do good and bad things, but we never have anybody that's just superb. So we're just stuck with what we get. And people are like, well, vote better. Well, when you get two kind of shitty people to choose from, it's just lose. I was scratching my leg, officer. Ryan made the screenshot.
Yes. Do we know them in real life? Yeah, 100%. He's held my child.
Mm-hmm. We've held their child.
We've held their child.
We had a slumber party with them last time we were there.
Yeah, we slept over their house.
Mike dragged Steven onto
a fucking roller coaster.
Like a fair ride.
Put me in a roller coaster. And him and his boys, you know.
I'm pretty sure they held hands scared on there, even though they won't admit it. Yeah. I think if you zoom in on the video I took, it goes fast, but I think you can see it.
Yeah.
Will you be looking for stores selling UK candy in the US now? Absolutely.
I think we started doing that naturally, even before we got the boxes.
Yeah.
We were just double checking stuff.
We did, because we went to go find an Iron Brew one time as well to taste after we did the video. No, before we did the video. And we were just glancing at all the stuff. And YouTube can be toxic pot, but honestly, we're a lovely, welcoming country. America ain't getting hated on the street, I promise. That's good to hear, because I genuinely, with the comments that we get, I'm like, are people just out there every day living their lives? Like, hey, how's the weather? Them fucking Americans. Hate them. Fucking genuinely, I'm like, they're just out there hating us.
If I lived in America, I'd be full redneck, 4 truck guns.
Hi, Rich. Hope work goes well.
Yeah, there's a lot of that in Florida, I'll tell you what. You'd be fine coming here, Kev's like, come on. Well, she's been. So, and that's the other thing. What?
I'm trying to catch up because all the comments are about to go off the top, and I'm trying to catch up, and I can't
read slow
and
down.
Listen.
Slow down.
Just let me catch up.
Give us 5.
Thank you for the gift membership, Mike and Jess. This and that.
Yeah.
I have 2 mates who live in Florida, and it's weird. They both have the same name, but have never met. Oh, that is weird. Nobody can pinpoint. It's a damn shame.
Let her read.
Problem. Mike and Jess mention you in good terms. Oh, that's good. We pay them, so they better.
Yeah, they better.
Mike held yours, and you held his. We're talking about hands, though.
Not a fan of heights.
I don't hate Americans. I don't think I could live there. Your gun culture scares me. I mean, to be fair, it scares
Daz, I swear to God.
You son of a bitch. I was like, why is it going so fast? I'd be full redneck. Food truck, guns, hats, boots. I mean, Ford truck. You could live in Florida. What do you think of Ireland? Have you ever visited? I loved Ireland. I was ready to move there when I visited. Yeah. Cork specifically, because I met some really incredible people there, and I won't go into it because I'm supposed to do a video going into that. But yeah, Cork and Galway, I absolutely loved. I visited Derry. No, not Derry. Sorry, Dingle.
Oh, Frank's going to bed. Where's Frank? Frank, you going to bed?
Night, night, guys. Good night.
Good night, Frank.
Thanks for coming in.
You. Okay, continue.
You'd be fine coming here. That's good.
Good evening, Chris.
So good to have you healthy and back. Thank you so much for giving us. You are so welcome.
We're
really glad to be back, honestly. Every time I step on a plug, I blame the Americans. When are you going to be getting around to watch The In-Betweeners? It's right up your street. I guarantee you'll pee watching it. It's so close to how all the kids were back then. That's coming soon.
Okay, then. I guess it's coming soon. I was going to do Father Ted. We were going to do Father Ted.
I didn't say coming next. I said coming soon.
Coming soon. Bye, Frank.
That's good to hear.
That is good to hear.
Thank you, Andy. I hear my laugh back on video, and I'm like, oh my God, that's so embarrassing. People are going to see that.
I think it's like one thing to have one of those laughs. I think it's golden. Like I love it when she breaks. And you guys haven't seen some of the bottom episodes that we had, but there was one where she just dies, and it is hysterical.
Just some things just really get me.
It is hysterical. Like the dumbest shit too. It's like,
good night, Chris.
Hedgehog did it to you.
Hedgehog got me.
Hedgehog did it.
I don't know. You wanted me to explain what it was, and I couldn't. But oh my God, I thought about it last night when I was working on homework. I was just picturing him doing that again, and I was just in there typing away, just dying.
Yeah. I pressed the wrong button, didn't finish, but wanted to say I love what you're doing on the podcast. Respect from Yorkshire. England, good night. And all the best.
Thank you so much. Good night.
What time is it there? It's 3:15 p.m. for us. So we still have the rest of the day. Where she laughs so hard.
Did you see the clips of, yes, mohair? I did.
I know, Ryan, right? She missed Eddie falling over the banister.
Wait, what?
See Ryan Lynch's...
The child got you so much that you missed Eddie falling.
Yeah, he fell over the banister. You missed it.
I don't remember that happening. Well, it couldn't have been better than Hedgehog. Just I don't know what it was. I think because everyone else was just off.
Oh, that's
cool. Like doing things with Rick, and he was just still like
he's still
just so dramatic about it. It was just so good.
All right, stop.
Okay.
Stop. You're gonna do it again. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen.
Cope in Ireland. It's basically under America's control. Controversial, but their economy is basically an American tax haven. Oh,
didn't know that.
Well, I still want to go there because it's beautiful.
Are we there yet?
Dingle is amazing. So is Galway.
So you guys, I do want to say we're at the segment because Andy is he's a slave driver. Let's be honest. So
I'm watching Britain's Got Talent and you at the same. I love Britain's Got Talent.
So this is the Patreon section. We're gonna do Patreon right now. Okay. Yeah. So once a week, we plan on doing a live stream where we talk to you guys. We talk about the week reactions that we've done, any questions. So if you guys have any questions, let us know. This is really just a chill chat for you guys. And we also select our Patreon videos that we're going to react to in the coming week. What's happening?
I'm listening.
Okay.
I have to go to work soon. Blah. I'm so sorry. I realized I was never. I hope you're subscribed now.
Yeah.
They used to have hedgehog flavored chips back in the 90s. I really would like to know what the flavor was of those.
Interesting. Hate that. I don't think I want to know.
Do you know your heritage? Do a DNA test. That would make a great video. I do actually. I did a 23andMe, so I've got all my stuff. I'm like 98.6 or something %. So almost all of my family came from either England or Germany. And then there's like a tiny percentage of Irish.
Thanks, Chris. So here's a question I do want to answer. I do want to answer. Can I ask, where did you come up with Queen Taylor?
Oh.
So funnily enough,
I'm a queen.
She is a queen.
Obvious real royalty.
Clearly, you guys, I don't know how all queens act. We were reacting to Nightwish because, guys, I was a music channel before Taylor came onto the channel. I was doing all metal music, and I thought, man, what if I got my non-metalhead girlfriend at the time to come onto the channel and react to metal music? Like, that's a gimmick, right? That's a really cool gimmick. So we did Nightwish, and everybody was calling her Queen Taylor because of her responses to it. So the next Nightwish video we did Queen Taylor. I introduced her as Queen Taylor as kind of like a jest to everybody, and guys, like,
yeah, it was funny because then it took over. We had a very massive Indonesian and Filipino crowd at the time.
Yeah.
And he had made a comment about that. He said Queen Taylor, and then he said, well, she's my queen. And then it just stuck on with them as well. Yeah. It was just constantly Queen Taylor. So then it just stuck. It was
definitely pandering to that crowd because we were going in on Nightwish at the time. Love Nightwish too, by the way.
Can't watch Britain's Got Talent anymore. My guilty pleasure is now the Great British Bake Off. We love that show. We've binge watched so much of the Great. It's funny because one night we were in bed and I was like, just put something on TV so we can like listen for some sound and go to bed. And we stayed up and watched like 7 episodes back to back.
The Great British Baking Show. What's back?
I love them both so much. Their freaking banter between the two of them and just like taunting everyone as they're stress sweating is
Yeah.
just so great.
It honestly is a great
I
show.
don't like American shows like that, but that one is just amazing. Have you tried Marmite? We have not.
I've never. It doesn't sound appeasing either. Marmite. It kind of sounds like a block of shit. Like it's like spam. I don't know. Is Marmite a spread?
I love Marmite grin. I think it's
Is
like
it
a spread.
or
It's
is it
kind of
spam?
Thick, I think. Steven's the jester. That's absolutely accurate.
Oh, guys,
Queen Elizabeth loved a pepperoni.
I am not a fool here. Like I know why you're here. I know that this is all for Taylor. Okay.
Thanks, Carl. I love it.
But as the producer, like I'm here by default.
Steven is her loyal McKnight. Exactly.
Yes.
Yeah, I saw Taylor make a Paul Hollywood reference and I didn't understand why. Exactly. I think it was to you, wasn't it? I was like, okay, Paul Hollywood.
Yeah.
There's your new React, Great British Bake Off. I absolutely would get down on that. I love it. I'm like, I should be sleeping. It's 3 a.m. I get 3 hours. And then it's just, oh, do I get the shake? It's so good.
So another TV show.
Taskmaster. I've watched that on TikTok and absolutely love it. I didn't realize it was like an actual show.
It's a
I mean, I
yeast
guess it makes
extract.
sense, but it's so funny.
Thank you, Roxy. It's Marmite is a yeast extract.
Oh,
Yeah. Sounds lovely.
yum.
Yeah, yum.
I mean, for Stevie and his sock, don't worry, mate. You've got some fans.
The wheels have fallen off. Oh,
It's
no.
wheelie spinning.
I will say there's a show that before I even started before YouTube, I started watching Jeremy Clarkson's, not Top Gear,
Absolutely.
the Jeremy Clarkson's Farms.
Yeah, you do watch
I
that a
watched
lot.
the shit out of that show.
He's obsessed.
I actually love it. So
He's got our son watching it now. He'll like
it's
Declan will be
amazing.
playing with his toys and then he'll hear something and he's like, oh. And he'll watch for a while and then go back to
It's
playing.
good with calves and the cows.
A wheel, it's a tire of a tire.
It's a tire, but of a tire.
Holy smokes.
Yeah, we'll be doing this for years.
BBC TV shows would be a good thing to react to. I've learned loads of stuff and it could be looked up. Yeah, we a lot of the stuff that we're looking into is BBC. The issue is with them copyright.
Yeah.
Idiot Broad absolutely knocks your socks off comedy. Where you try some what? Surströmming. What is that? Clarkson's Farm.
Pastrami.
Put a sock in it, Steve. Get the wheel out. He really wants the wheel.
All right,
He's like,
you guys.
I want to go.
Clarkson's Farm are filling a new series at the moment. I know, Andy. I'm so excited. I'm so
Have you heard of
excited.
Naked Attraction? No.
All right, let's spin the wheel, you guys. Let's spin the wheel.
Clarkson's Farms is the bollocks.
Is that don't make fun of my favorite show, you guys. Let's get the wheel out for these kids.
Wait, did the comments go away when you wheel?
Yeah, of course.
Oh.
Hold on. I'll
Well,
put it
don't
back
type a
up.
lot.
She specifically asked you guys not to type a lot. And what do? You freaking type a lot. Okay.
Got 4 hours. Good night. I didn't see who sent that because it went away.
Okay, I'm getting it back up.
Somebody said they had to go.
Okay. All right, team.
Video is buffering. Just me. Ah!
What, girl?
Thanks, Andy.
Yeah, Andy. So
What you're doing?
are you guys all seeing this? Can we make sure you guys are seeing it?
It was Yan. Okay, good night, Yan.
Good
Thank you
night,
for being
Ann.
here.
Thank you so much for your subscription
Oh,
too.
it was for me too. I worked in a tire garage as a teen. A lady came in and needed a new tire. She'd only thrown the whole wheel away and thought the wheel came with the tire. Oh no. Is rotten, stinky Swedish fish? I don't think I want to try that very soon though. No. It doesn't sound very appetizing.
Okay, so let me show you.
Oh, look at that. Look at that. My
What?
dad worked with Clarkson when he was at Doncaster Echo newspaper. He was apparently obnoxious and a know-it-all back then. Yeah, I see it.
I could see it too. I could see it. He's funny though. I really do enjoy that.
The last episode I watched made me cry my eyes out because
Yeah,
they
'cause
had
the pigs were
and
dying.
all the baby pigs were dying, and it
Oh,
was so sad. And his wife was very upset about it.
All right,
How can
so
Chat V6 people not type a lot? LOL. Bless you, cotton socks with the cotton socks. That's probably really offensive, but I think it's hilarious.
this is
You haven't
corrupt.
removed the previous winners. Oh no.
That's okay. I will right now.
I will.
I will.
I will.
So I just want to explain what we're doing. So we created 3 different collaborative playlists, and I have them right here. So each week, what I'll do is I'll take them into our little bulletizing things. I'll take Sarah McMillan out of there.
Get out of there.
I can't right now, but I will. So I take the playlist, it bulletizes all the things, right? You see that? I'm over here pointing, but you can't see me pointing. So like, look at all this,
The
right?
demise of fingering too.
Yeah. And then I'm going to go ahead and put this in here. Boop. And now we could spin the wheel. So let me take out Sarah McMillan.
No.
Why?
Milliken.
Milliken. And then you said there was another one?
Yeah, the demise of fingering right there.
Okay. We did that on our own. We didn't have you guys choose it. So now we have the wheel, you guys. Here's the wheel. Everybody see the wheel?
You will love Sarah McMillan. We did. We just Mara McMillan. We reacted to her last night, so that video will be going out shortly.
So the wheel is
Bulletized
up.
The word.
These are all from our Patreon members. You guys put these into these collaborative playlists. So this is for our comedy section. You guys can't see me. I'm doing lots of hand motions.
He's awake.
Oh, Decky's awake.
Declan's out there singing his favorite song. It's not offensive. Bless your cotton socks means like, oh, you're so sweet. So that sounds very much like they say in the South, oh, bless your heart, which basically means you're a dumbass. But you don't say that because you're too nice. 90% of these are me. Sorry, folks. Well, look, you just have to get in there and get your own stuff in.
Sarah the milkman. All right, guys, let's spin the wheel.
I don't blame me for half of that shit.
Oh. What is this?
Dylan Moran, young versus old people. Ooh.
That looks good.
That could be fun.
What do you guys think of this? Whose was this? Whose was Dylan Moran's?
You don't have to say it if you don't want to.
Yeah, you don't
This
have
is
to
a
say it.
first of me hearing of this name. Excuse me, you chose your own video. I'll be writing a letter about this demise of demographic process. You go right ahead.
All right, so I'm going to update Sarah's with Dylan. Okay. Next one is, I believe, our educational. So, guys, let's go ahead and pull up our educational. Get playlist. There's only 24 videos in this one, you guys.
Get to cracking.
Oh. Okay, so I'm going to clear this log.
I saw something about leads. I wonder who put that in there.
Yeah, I know. All right, so now we have a new one. We have a new one, you guys. I have to get these two out of there. Okay. Educational. How's Frankie Boyle not up there? Because, Robert, you didn't put him up there. Okay?
You got to join the Patreon.
You got to join the Patreon.
Put your requests in a playlist.
Yep. So, guys, this is the educational. Let's put it in.
No, I hate Dylan. Cheeky.
Okay, what
My
is this?
Dear.
Oh, not Gordon Ramsay.
Who do you not?
Oh, thank God. Oh, thank God, not.
Discovering the untold stories of Kirkstall Abbey.
Well,
Why do you have against him?
Remember we watched Hell's Kitchen for like 10 years?
No, we didn't.
Well, I did. No, I like Gordon. Gordon's good.
Dylan is good in my opinion. Can we block Daz from adding for a bit?
Yeah. I can ask him too.
Sarah's hubby is Gary Delaney. Gary Delaney. Why is that name familiar?
I have no idea.
That's a very familiar name. She did sketches and songs. Oh, that sounds fun.
Nim sounds riveting. So you guys, the riveting discovering the untold stories of Kirkstall Abbey.
I like untold stories.
Yeah.
When I was like 12, I would stay home from school and watch untold stories of the ER. It was so dramatic and terrible acting, but I was always like, oh.
So now I'll remove that. And then let's go ahead.
Is that the place in Leeds by any chance? Yes, it is.
Oh, wait. What am I doing? I'm effing this up real bad. Up, up, up. Hold on. Up, up, up. Got it. Up, got it. Up, 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 up. Get playlists. Up, up, up. Copy to clipboard. See, I keep trying to select all with Control A. Okay, now this is our
stereophonics. I wanna.
Let me get. Is a music video about leads. Wouldn't that be something?
Oh, that's hysterical.
That is funny. I gotta find a way to do like both screens. Oh, maybe I can. Hold on.
Is the lead singer a Leeds fan? Stereophonics?
There
yes,
you
he
go.
is.
Is that better? Is that better, team?
What was it like before?
Just the whole screen was the...
Oh.
I wanted to make sure that live chat can see it.
I predict a riot.
Is that better for you guys? Yay or nay?
Please somebody answer him. We'll never move on.
Is that good? All right, so this is for music.
One of the Spice Girls is from Leeds. Which one? Spin it so we can get Leeds selected again. Much better. Too small.
Too small?
What do you think of the lights, guys? Oh, I'm dying. Love Stereophonics. Seen them loads. I really want to get into their music. Just spin it. So impatient, this one.
Oh, shit. The Killers. The Killers?
Mr. Brightside. Okay.
Yeah, Amazing Crowd, Glasgow. The Killers.
We definitely know this song, but this will be a first for seeing this.
Yeah. So there's the Killers, you guys.
That'll be fun.
Is the Killers from Leeds?
Scotland. That's not in Leeds.
All right. I hope you guys had fun with that.
We've got a lot of music. There's more music than anything else on here.
There's more music. We're going to have to dedicate like a whole thing just to clear out the music.
I added this one. Oh, good. There we go.
Hey,
something
cheeky.
Different.
Something other than that.
Of course, it's Mr. Brightside. For authentic British music, try When I'm Cleaning Windows by George Formby. Is it going to make me want to clean my windows? Because I'm not feeling like doing that today.
So you guys, this week,
Wheel of Fortune vibes.
We've got Dylan Moran, Young versus Old People. What is it? Universal Comedy. Discovering the Untold Stories of Kirkstall Abbey. And The Killers, Mr. Brightside. Mr.
Brightside.
Amazing Crowd. Don't make fun of me as I'm trying to read this out. It's not helping.
Well, what has happened to the integrity of this Leeds reaction channel? Is Leeds and Leeds?
I need you guys.
It'll make you want to smash your windows. Oh, okay.
To add your more stuff.
Are you two from Leeds? We feel like it some days.
Yeah.
An interesting fact: the Killers' first record deal was in the UK, so we kind of claim them as ours.
Okay.
English. Welcome to the English language.
So yeah,
the Killers wrote this song while traveling through Leeds.
Wheel of Fortune vibes. What do you guys think of the wheel? Okay, this is our second time doing it, but like, what are your thoughts? Give it to me. Is this fair? Dislikes, cons?
Yeah,
How do I
this was
improve?
our way of making it fair. So we weren't just choosing, and that way nobody thought like, oh, they're just choosing what they want to do or what's going to do best for their channel. This was the best way for us to come up with it being fair. And that's part of why we wanted to do it on a live stream each week, so you could physically see it happening. And then we also get a chat. So that's just a win-win.
Yeah, because I don't want you guys thinking there's anything happening.
I have to have a bath. The neighbors have gone out so I can use their hot water. See you later. Enjoy that hot bath. You take a nice long hot one.
Thank you, Michael.
It's good random selection process. Dislikes about the wheel. Leads heavy. I think it's innovative and very fair. Good.
Good, Carl. I'm glad you guys like it. It's a good process.
The wheel is great. The content is questionable.
Well, and so my attitude towards it is, if there's something that's like a bad version or a wrong version of a video, I get to blame you guys. It's not my fault.
Yeah, that's true.
You know? And
he probably will too.
He'll
come on here and
100%.
be like, this sucked and it's your fault because you did it. I do solemnly swear to learn the English language, to speak the English language better. Michael McIntyre is a fan of the wheel.
Yeah.
No, you get to blame Daz. You've got to join the Patreon to stop my leads propaganda spreading. That's true. That's what it's going to take.
But it's a way that we get to include you guys in the process of us choosing videos, because it's hard curating a list. Because you don't want to like copy what everyone else is doing. And I know that's very popular. It's very popular to do something that like a handful of American reactors do. And I don't want to be full, because like, look, all the big videos, everyone's done.
Yeah.
Period. Everyone's done.
That's why
them.
they're
They're
big.
gonna do them. It's because they get the views. So I'm trying to balance it out where it's like, yeah, we do some big stuff, but then we also do our own thing. So we're not like just straight up copying other people. And I think having Patreon allows us to not fall victim to the Temu versions of all these channels, you know?
Yeah, we're gonna get shirts that say that. Okay, so I saw Kevin said great joke to Carl's Michael McIntyre is a fan of the wheel. And I want to know what that reference. I don't get the joke. Of all the reactor couples on YouTube, I bet you'd be the most fun to drink shots with until 4 a.m. in a nightclub. It would probably be pretty entertaining. I'm not going to say that necessarily would be in a good way or not. We don't drink very often anymore.
Yeah, we don't drink alcohol very often.
Light, it'd probably take 1 to 2 shots and we'd be
slammed. Getting naked, dancing on the dance floor. Someone
reference Michael McIntyre does a popular show called The Wheel. Oh, okay. That's okay. You don't need to apologize. It wasn't obvious. It was funny to everybody else that got it.
Oh, I know. Andy, I know Taylor's the boss. I'm not.
Less than one. I mean, it's true.
Have you tried tea yet? I mean, I did. I feel as though
we haven't tried a proper British tea.
Yeah.
We saw 2 videos, 2 very great videos on how to make them. And we have a third option that we've not seen firsthand, but read how to make it. So we're going to 1, 2, 3 floor. Exactly.
Yeah. Did you guys, do you guys put milk in your tea? That's weird to me, but it might be proper. I don't know.
Yeah, it sounds weird. I'm not so sure shots at 4 a.m. would be good with all the chocolate they eat at 3 a.m.
Robert,
That's true.
Oh, thank you.
I hate when YouTube reactors react to all the same shit. Look forward to it. Good.
So Ryan, it's tough because like one video pops off and every reactor has a tab to see what YouTube considers them the competition. And so if I see something that another channel, like I'll just use Mike and Jess as an example. If they have a video that popped off this week for like 100K views, like I have a choice. Do I do that and collect the algorithm views for that if I do that video, or do I wait or not do it at all? And I think a lot of other channels just do what everybody else is doing. Yeah. I can name you 5 right now that are doing what everybody else is doing.
And it is hard because if a video does really bad, it just really affects your channel for a long time. So we get, requests of us checking out a video that we genuinely want to do. But if we look it up and it's done really poorly, we know it's going to do poorly. And it's just hard to justify doing that because it takes, we were shadow banned twice and it takes a long time for your channel to get back from that.
So to Daz's point, yeah, it's almost like to the detriment of your channel, right? Yeah. So it's tough. Like we did the most effective ads video, right? It's got almost 800,000 views on our channel for that video. I didn't know it was going to be that successful, but I guarantee you after that, you just started seeing all of these other channels copying you.
Yeah.
We actually did that with one of our videos. There was a woman that like sung herself down the aisle. We did that video. It blew up. Everybody else. It's like a trend. Everybody's following trends.
Which it's nice when you're the one setting it. Yeah. Because it doesn't happen often.
So
we're like, ooh, we got you guys beat.
So I could tell you, like, if you're the trendsetter, and we've been trendsetters before. Mm-hmm. So like, if you're a trendsetter, it's a good place to be. And that's where I want us to be. I want to be the trendsetter. I want to do like that random ass video that pops off and no one knew it.
Yeah. So a lot of, yes, milk and tea.
Yeah.
You can't drink tea without milk. Yeah, milk for sure. Why is it so gross without it? In
I've never
fruit tea,
had it.
no, but actual tea, yeah.
I have to
But
pee
can
really
make
bad.
black tea.
Look at him. Look at Dagan.
He came up face first to the camera.
Yeah.
Try Dunkin' UK biscuits and Yorkshire tea with milk. My favorite is Hobnobs. Whatever you do, don't
Can I
microwave tea. It's sacrilege. Yeah.
Can I go and pee? Or do we want to end the stream?
Did
or-
your son like Jaffa cakes? Our baby son tried a Jaffa
I'm going to
cake.
go pee. You have them?
Yeah.
I have to pee, you guys. I'll be right back.
He loved it. He scarfed it down. His older son had not tried them. I'm pretty sure Steven ate them all before he had the chance. I can name 5 channels doing the same old thing, and they're all run by Tyler Rumpel. He has like 7 channels, doesn't he? All different demographics to them. I might have to join the Patreon and push Scottish stuff to combat the Leeds influence. You're going to have to. I think that's a great idea. We can have a battle going on. We've had some tea battles going on, and that would be fun. Can you add the John F. Kennedy memorial video? Not many people know about it in the UK, and it's a really cool thing for Americans to react to. The only piece of land owned by another country. That could be fun. We've got grass. We've got a grass among us not naming any names, Muppet. Leave it with me, Ian. It's not in Leeds, though, Daz. Check out some clips from Michael McIntyre's Big Show. His send to all section can be funny. He sends naughty texts to all the contacts in Britt Selb's phones to see. Oh, that actually sounds hilarious. Stream just got... But has Tyler Rumpel done anything about Leeds? But has he? You won't understand milk and tea until you've tried a genuine English cuppa. Dip a biscuit and as well, and you'll defo get it. King Boomer could stop drinking it after. So, is there a specific brand?
Further back, I gotta change his diaper.
Okay. Is there a specific brand that you suggest us to try to find? Because we'll go for it. We'll have it a go. It's just a very foreign concept thinking about, I don't even put milk in my coffee. I have to get like specific creamer because I just don't like milk and stuff. So that's a very foreign concept and it sounds very weird. But it would be good to try. Hold on. Someone called Robert England wants to promote Scottish stuff. Good, now he's gone with his most annoying habit. Which one? Robert England played... Oh! Is that his last name? England? I thought it was, like, very similar to that, but not England. He did play Freddy Krueger, though. I know exactly who you're talking about. I just have it in for Tyler as he opened a P.O. box. I sent some stuff, and he never acknowledged anything anyone sent to it, then closed the P.O. box without mentioning it. Are you serious? What a scumbag. I also find that funny because there is a Girl Gone London. We reacted to one of her videos and we saw the video after we reacted to it, made a video about reaction channels, and she's not the biggest fan, but she specifically called him out because he wouldn't even credit her stuff. He didn't put the original link in the description or anything, and she called him out because she had asked him to multiple times and he always ignored her. So he just kind of doesn't sound like a super great guy, to be honest with you. King Boomer was my first YouTube watching of his reactions to IT Crowd. I've heard of him, but I've not seen any of his stuff. Daz has sent tea, hasn't he? I don't know. We haven't gotten Daz's box. I know he was going to send a box of something, but he said it was awful and he couldn't do that to us. So didn't Tyler do a 25 best things in Leeds or something like that? Make sure he washes. Well, he's changing the baby's diaper right now, so I hope he did. Should try some of that Yorkshire tea. Is that a brand name? Yorkshire tea made in Leeds. Okay. Typhoo, Yorkshire, or Tetley's tea. Okay. I'll see if we can find some of that. We've got a grocery store that has an international section. Robert Englund was also in V. I've not seen that. It doesn't even sound familiar. England with a U. Okay. Got complete box set of V. So is it a TV show? Oh yeah, I know her. It's fair to be credited. Yeah, it absolutely is. Especially if you're taking somebody else. You know, it's one thing to take a video, like a music video or something like that, which I mean, we still always put at least the original link in the description. But if you're going to take another YouTube creator's content, like you gotta do that, man. My box is still in New York. Oh, okay. Get your box out, Daz. Well, I mean, I like a guy called Daz Games. You must try Earl Grey tea. Okay. We're going to have like 7 different boxes of tea to try, and it'll be a battle of the what tastes the best. Brits call diapers nappies. I have seen that. Nappies. I think it's very cute. I've started to put some British lingo into my normal conversations. It's probably really weird for anyone else that I talk to other than Steven, but nappies, I don't know about that one, if that one will make it. Robert Englund is the worst name a Scotsman can get. Childhood was brutal. I believe that.
All right.
Is he good?
Yep. I'm going to try to put him in back and we got to wrap it up.
Dunk your biscuits in the tea or coffee. Yum. For God's sake, if you ever make a clip trying out tea, never use a saucepan to boil water. Use a kettle, or some of my fellow Brits will have fits. Yeah, we don't have a kettle. That's not like a common thing over here. You heat up all of our stuff using saucepans. I'll have to buy a kettle specifically to try out some tea. From New York to deliver to the P.O. box was 3 days ago, I think, for me. So this week we should have a box open. Awesome. Well, when we get that one, next week's live, we'll be opening that one. Earl Grey.
All right, you guys.
It's like drinking perfume.
I do apologize.
That was a long time for number 1, Steven.
No, I had to wash my baby's butt.
Oh.
But you guys, thank you so much for joining us. The baby is awake, so we're gonna go hang out with our child. He's a cranky boy. He was taking a nap.
We did not, Tony. Probably never again.
He woke up from said nap. So.
Oh, Stevie had a quick Tommy tank. Sock was off.
I have shit on my hands, you guys. Thank you guys so much for coming out and watching. The stream will be back up, so if you missed anything, you'll be able to see that. Check out our Patreon. There's lots going on over there. And thank you for enjoying the spin the wheel. Taylor,
what?
Help me depart.
You're ending it. I'm ready for it. I'm just laughing.
All right.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, guys. Bye. Have a wonderful day. Stream is ending.
Back to the chalky vid.